How are you all doing? Welcome back to Peppo Coin Channel. It's finished. The task is completed. The famous CTO of Ripple. David Schwartz is officially here. It's not bearish that he's stepping down. We have never seen a more bullish signal for XRP than that one. Take a moment to consider it. You don't leave a quarrel in the middle. When the operation is finished, you leave, and at this moment, XRP is on the verge of becoming extinct. 6 XRP ETF rulings are scheduled for this October. The ledger is introducing institutions and features for the next generation. They're lining up like it's the gold rush to get adopted. We've been waiting for this time. The foundation's indestructibility is the reason the architect leaves the structure. Put it in writing and hang it on your refrigerator. And I'll demonstrate in this video why Schwartz's departure might lead to the XRP boom that transforms everything. So you'd better fasten your seatbelt. You'll discover why XRP's next move isn't just another pump by the end of this video. Folks, this is the beginning of a legacy. Okay, let's get started. Yes, I will be showing them once again. ETFs. Man, that's it. October. The bomb shot is this. Already the whole cryptocurrency market is being shaken by it. Decisions on the XRP ETF will be made in the next 2 weeks. Beginning in the second week of October, a total of 6 companies have applications pending approval by the SEC. And you know what? This cannot be continued in the future. Either the answer is yes or no. And on all of them, there is absolute certainty that the answer is yes. Let's quickly put things into context. Recall the events. I did so when Bitcoin ETFs were authorized. The price skyrocketed. Ethereum is exactly the same. And ETH saw a sharp increase following the ETF's acceptance. And it simply took time for it to happen. The approval process takes longer than the launch. The image is visible on your screen. The 18th is a Saturday in grayscale. You know what? On Saturdays, the SEC is not in operation. October 19th, 21 shares. Bitwise on the 20th. Wisdom Tree on the 25th, Canary on the 23rd, and Frankie, you're coming on November 14th. Templeton, my boy. People, the price of XRP will be significantly impacted by ETFs. This goes beyond mere conjecture. ETFs attract institutional funds, retirement accounts, hedge funds, pension funds, and other types of money that ordinary retail investors would never think to move. And we're not just talking about a pump here if those floodgates open for XRP. We are discussing a paradigm change. According to major calendars, October may mark the first time that XRP becomes widely accepted. And stay tuned, because we'll be directly linking this ETF timing to the reason David Schwartz resigned at this very moment in a moment. Here is a view of it from Cointelegraph. With spot ETS filings underway and some people seeing it as the next Bitcoin, XRP may be Wall Street's dark horse. But if we examine the futures, and what the XRP futures did in comparison to the Bitcoin futures, it completely destroyed them. It destroyed ETH, it destroyed Solana, it destroyed them all. Now, if we take a logical approach to this and set away TA charts for a moment, we set aside all of these feelings. What occurs when funds, and we're talking about millions and millions of dollars, tens or perhaps tens of millions, that come in and purchase something? A deficit eventually arises. The counter begins to dry out. They must go to the exchange once the over-the-counter area is dry. The order books climb when they visit the exchange and make the purchase. Ignore the fee. Simply consider this from a rational standpoint. XRP will soon be purchased for millions of dollars. The price of this item can only go in one direction. Additionally, Up and I just ended a lovely one-on-one conversation. We discussed this same situation. Additionally, we're setting them up with a lovely Gemini OTC account. If you assume that everything will be fine if you put all of your cryptocurrency onto a public order book, you'd better know how you're cashing out and have a strategy. Oh, you have a surprise in store for you. You must schedule your call because there aren't many slots available because this is me and you see me now. We communicate when we get on Google. Folks, we chat about everything. Let's go on to the shocking revelation. Schwartz, David. The year's top headline is this one. Show me incorrectly. The renowned CTO of Ripple has formally resigned. And pay attention. People are in a frenzy. My direct messages shouldn't be so popular, but they are. It's embarrassing. Do you mean me? It's bullish. Take a moment to consider it. Okay, take a moment to consider it. Close your eyes, kick up your feet, turn up the volume, and focus on this. Schwartz was one of the driving forces behind the development of the XRP ledger and Ripple's technology. He has been constructing, innovating, and pushing adoption while fighting in the trenches for years. If he is departing at this time, it is because the mission has been finished and completed. It has a very strong base. And let's face it, take a look at what's going on everywhere. The ledger is introducing new capabilities that prepare it for the upcoming wave of institutional use, and XRP ETFs are anticipated to see widespread adoption and cross-border payments. There is no better time than now. It's similar to Satoshi going missing when Bitcoin first launched. The builder leaves after finishing the project. And that ought to make all XRP holders extremely optimistic. It doesn't end with Schwartz leaving. He receives a note at the beginning of XRP's next chapter. He discusses his stay there. He expresses gratitude to Brad and Monica, but what do you know? He won't be completely gone, though, since he will continue to work as a CTO at the Ripple offices, which is his final test there. He agreed that it wasn't time to say goodbye when Chris invited him to join the board of directors of Ripple's in order to support the company's mission and long-term worth. This marks the beginning of the following chapter. Let's go on to David Schwartz, the CEO of Ripple, discussing institutional DeFi on the XRP ledger. He reveals new features that will be added to XRP, such as multi-purpose tokens and ZK proofs. He claims that businesses like Uber and Amazon require more financial services than the current system can offer. Pay attention, it's a good one. That's what was supposed to occur. More financial services are required by new business firms like Amazon and Uber than the current system can offer. Additionally, blockchain technologies come at the perfect moment. Imagine dropping those two enormous names at the beginning of a video. The task is finished. XRP is now prepared for launch.